Hey, what's going on, everybody? Dave back again with day number 3 of unboxing. And this today is going to be by Kotobukiya, and this is the Evangelion 3.0. And this one is really cool. Unfortunately, I doubt you will end up seeing it built by me, but maybe. You never know. So this is, I believe, from the new series, and some nice box art on there. You've got some side art on here. And one thing I will tell you from unwrapping the pieces, getting it ready to set up, is that there are a lot of parts on this. This is not your average build. As you can see, plenty of hands, things like that. Unfortunately, it does not come with a base. That part kind of sucks, but you can pick them up or use one of the bases from other things. Alright, so we'll get that off the side. And I made sure it hadn't been pilfered. Maybe it was supposed to have a base and they didn't, someone took it out, but it was factory sealed. So alright, so we'll flip through the instructions real quick. Here is your cover, and let me make sure everything is all in focus for you guys. Alright, so this is actually Asuka's unit before it goes all berserker mode and everything. I like a lot of the attachments and everything that it has with it, and you will tell by looking at this that there are a lot of parts. You don't quite get the aspect of it until you see me with them laid out. So you got your do's and don'ts. I'm showing you the proper way to clip them, get all the parts ready and everything, and then your basic build info. The weapons, the alternative arm, here you have your paint scheme laid out here. Some of the alternative, it actually does have a plug for it. You can see the entry plug here, a knife, couple weapons. You've got the umbilical cable, and so that's it for the instructions. And bring you guys down a little bit. All right. Make sure we got. Alright, so you do get one small sheet of water slides, but it's still cool that they give you water slides. You get one package here of, and I'm going to assume that this is for the umbilical. And so you get one rubber hose, and then you get some metal, actual metal rods that are in here. So that's kind of cool. And now we'll start going through the runners, and there are quite a few, so bear with me. So for runner A, you get a nice bright, and this is actually, let me see if I can adjust this a little bit. Turn down that brightness a little bit, because it is super bright. Alright, so for some reason I think on the camera it's showing up a lot brighter than it is, but you guys should be able to see the details. You get a nice vibrant red. It's almost a crimson in person. And this is all, of course, your armor parts that are on here. Runner B, you get, of course, more like torso parts. This is the collarbone area. I can't believe I've never actually done one of these. So there's that. Runner C. Big black runner. Most of this is torso parts, underlying parts. You got some shoulder parts, I believe, on there. Some joints, things like that. Runner D. You get your purple parts. There is a seam line that runs across here, but it's not horrible. And these are actually all of your hand parts. So you get lots of options with that, which I think is really cool. Runner E, and this one here is again some of the back parts and back parts of the shoulder thing. I think if I see how they laid this out, you've got one runner that's the front part and one runner that's the back part. All right, so there are a few of these. John, don't kill me when you hear me tossing these parts. And so on this you have a white one, which is your arm parts, I believe, and looks like wrist joints. And that is actually runner F. Runner G you actually get two of, and these are shiny black parts. This is runner H, and you actually get two runner H's in different colors. So you can see this one actually has the green that's in there. They are identical, except for one is white and one is red. So I'm assuming for alternative options. You get one eye runner, which is kind of a brownish color on there. K, you get your part of your, or actually your whole gun, it's not even split, and that is in a lavender color. M, these are the feet parts, and then I think this is for that shoulder piece. These are in yellow. Two identical ends, which are in red. This one I skipped over, which is in a darker brown, which is a L. And yes, they actually go through all the way to Z. These are two separate runners that are actually marked G, and these I'm assuming are either shoulder or hip joints. These are ABS. One O, which is going to be your entry plug, which is kind of cool. Let's see if I can get that to... autofocus. Autofocus is not wanting to cooperate with this. Come on. I don't know if you guys can see the detail in there or not, but it's actually pretty cool. Let's see, P. This one's kind of an odd one. It's kind of a purpley brown. I don't think I've ever seen that color in the crayon box. Let's see, Q is another red runner. R is going to be a lavender, and this has got your blades and the spear things. I'm not exactly sure what they are. I haven't watched the whole new series yet. Only parts 1 and 2, and I think I gave Justin the DVD on those. So you've got these parts. More hand pieces, believe it or not, as if there wasn't enough already. And let's see, weapon pieces. And we're almost there. T, you get two black fins that are on here, shiny ABS. U is a dark gray. It's almost a matte finish. V, you get some orange pieces, which I think are for the head. W, you get let's see, 4 white parts, or 3 white parts. Now this was sealed when I opened it, so I'm going to have to look at the instructions and find out why number 1 was removed. It actually looks like it was torn out at the factory, so that's kind of odd, unless that's for one of the other units. X is a little bit brighter yellow than the other runner was. You get your PC joints, not a whole lot, and I think that's it, guys. So all in all, this one's a time consumer, a lot of little parts, and if you're planning on painting it, it's going to take you a while. So you know, I hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely stick around, and I've got more stuff coming up. Give a like, and if you're not subscribed, give us you know, hit the subscribe button if you like what you see, and leave any comments and stuff down below. I will talk to you later, and peace out, guys.